Asking questions in interviews. Do you have any questions for us? Interviews are demanding and stressful. So when you hear this question, it can be tempting to just say no and end the interaction as soon as possible. But don't do it. Say yes instead. Why should I ask questions? Asking questions showcases your interest and demonstrates that you have thought carefully and deeply about the role. And remember that during an interview, you aren't just performing. You're gathering information that will help you figure out if this position is a good fit for you. The more data you collect now, the easier it will be to make a decision later. So aim to ask positive, substantive, and specific questions about aspects of the role you're truly curious about, like office culture, daily workflows, or collaboration. What would a typical day look like in this position? I saw this thing on your website. How would the person in this role contribute to its success? How does the organization support your professional development? How has the organization changed since you started working here? How to ask questions. As you prep for your interview, make a list of at least 10 questions to ask. You'll probably only ask 2 to 4 of them, but better to be over-prepared than be left with nothing to ask. You can also ask a question following up on something mentioned earlier in the interview, which lets you clarify what you've heard and shows your ability to process information quickly while under stress. Your turn to ask questions is still part of the interview, so stay focused, positive, and confident as you listen carefully to the interviewer's response. You may want to follow the interviewer's response with a relevant example from your experience or other evidence of your ability to perform the role successfully. Take the opportunity to turn the moment into a conversation. A good final question to ask, if it hasn't been answered yet, is about the next steps in the hiring process. Can you tell me about the next steps in this search? Also, do not forget to ask for contact information from the interviewer or interviewers, as you will need it for any follow-up questions and, of course, the post-interview thank you. Questions to avoid. In most cases, you do not want to ask questions about matters typically discussed during negotiation, like compensation and other benefits. You don't want to seem presumptuous in an interview, and it's not in your interest to enter into negotiation when you don't have the leverage of a written offer. So next time you are in an interview and you hear, "Do you have any questions for us?" say yes, and be prepared to ask questions that demonstrate your interest in the role. Thanks for watching, and visit the Graduate College website for more information about preparing for interviews and other job search topics.